welcome to the Rocky and Derrick Show. If you like our interviews, please visit our website, rockyandderrickshow.com, and visit our photo and video galleries. Today we're here with...
My name is Connie Usselman. I also am known as Burn Notice. I play for Greensboro Roller Derby.
How long have you been doing it?
I've been playing roller derby about 4 or 5 years now.
What made you want to play roller derby?
I've actually been roller skating my entire life, and a friend of mine that I was a childhood friend with since 7th grade started playing roller derby before I did. And she kept telling me, you need to play this. This is the great sport for you. This is perfect for you. And I'm like, no, I'm not interested. And then finally she drugged me out here and she got me playing, and I've been into it ever since.
Do you think you might be doing this in like the next 2 years or so?
I can see myself doing this for the next 20 years or more. That's how much I love it.
Is it real?
It's very real. You want to see some bruises? It's very real, yes. It's very athletic. It's very mentally tough. We exercise. We do endurance. It is very real. Are you comparing it to like what you might think of when you watch wrestling?
Yeah.
Right, it is. I can guarantee you every bit of it's real. We have rules, regulations, we have referees. We train very hard, just like football, basketball.
Is this like the place where y'all come and exercise and stuff?
This is where we practice. This is our warehouse, and we're here from January through December. So we're here during the cold months and the hot months, and there's really no in-between temperature months. It's either cold or hot.
How much do roller derbyers make?
We do not make money. We pay to play. This is a sport that is it's owned by skaters. It's run by skaters. So we pay dues because we have expenses. We have to pay rent on our warehouse. We have to pay for the light bill. We buy our own uniforms. So we actually pay dues. So we don't make money, so to speak, but we do make a lot of friends in Derby. And hopefully we gain some sponsors here and there that help contribute towards those costs that we have.
Is this your first time getting interviewed?
No, it's not. I've actually been interviewed a couple of times.
Well, like, is this your first time getting interviewed by kids?
It is actually. I'm very happy that y'all came today. They're excited.
How do you win?
How is the game played as far as how we win? So if you think about it like as a combination between NASCAR and football, okay? So you're going, so you have 2 teams, right? And you have what we call 4 blockers and 1 jammer on each team. Think of your jammer as like a quarterback, but we just don't have a ball. We have skates on our feet, okay? And then you have the other team, which also has 4 blockers and 1 jammer. And so the purpose is for those jammers, those quarterbacks, so to speak, to get through the opposing blockers. And as many times as they can lap those blockers, they score points. And at the end of the bout, the team that has the most points wins the game.
So how do you get points?
You get points when the jammers, when they pass those opposing blockers. That's how points are scored. And so a jammer can go around for as long as 2 minutes. If they can keep going around and getting past those opposing blockers for 10 passes, then that could be 50 points. Or they may just make 2 passes, and then maybe just 10 points. So it just depends on how easy it is for that jammer to get through those blockers.
What is the biggest injury you've seen?
I have seen just some sprains, maybe some broken bones, concussion here or there. I've been fortunate that I haven't really seen anything that was too disturbing. I'm not going to say that you don't get hurt in roller derby. You can get hurt, but we do learn how to fall properly. And because we are in good shape and we know how to fall properly, we're able to keep ourselves from getting injured as easily.
Do you ever be scared to get injured?
I am not scared to get injured. I feel like you can't be scared. It's like when you're riding a bike or riding a skateboard, you just have to be confident in what you do. If you're scared, then you're more likely to get hurt because you're not focused on what you're doing. You're focused on, oh gosh, I'm going to fall, and you can't focus on that. You have to have fun, and then let the game just take over. Yep.
Do you play the games on this hard of a floor?
Most of the time, we play on concrete floors. Sometimes when we play other teams, they play in typical skating rinks, like which you may be used to, that have the wooden floors. So sometimes we play on those. But it's generally hard floors. Like sometimes it's sport court. If you've ever heard of sport court, it's a little bit softer floor, but it's usually hard like this.
So, like, is this like the home?
This is our home base. Yes, this is Greensboro Roller Derby's our warehouse, where we call this our home. Our ware home is what we call it.
Does the team travel at all to play games?
We do. We travel to surrounding states. We just went to Virginia. We went to South Carolina a couple of weeks ago. We go to Tennessee, West Virginia, usually surrounding states. But yes, we do travel to play other teams, and other teams travel to come play us.
Did you just come to Greensboro?
No, I've lived in Greensboro for about 20 years, so I've lived here a long time.
Is this as professional as it gets, or is there another like tier you can get to?
There, within roller derby, there's rankings. So roller derby is an international sport. So almost any country you can think of in the world, they may have a roller derby team. And there is a governing body that is called the Women's Flat Track Association. And within that association, the teams are ranked according to their wins and losses. So you can aspire to work your way up from being number 150 to being number 1 in the world. So, but yes, there are different tiers.
Who are you going? Do you know who you're going against?
Oh.
Do you know when is your next tournament?
Our next game is going to be in June. Let's see. The date is escaping. It's actually, so our next bout is actually going to be June the 9th. It's going to be at the Greensboro Coliseum, where the Swarm, the field house where the Greensboro Swarm plays, and it's at 5 o'clock. It's a Star Wars themed event. So we hope that everyone will come out and see that. There's a group called I believe they're called 501 Garrison Brothers, that dress up in really nice, really authentic Star Wars costumes, and they come 501st, yes. So they will hopefully be there, but it's Saturday, June the 9th, 5 o'clock at the Coliseum. So we would love for you to come. It's going to be a lot of fun. It is family friendly.
Sorry, Derrick, but do y'all have to dress up like Star Wars characters?
No, we don't have to. A lot of times our players will wear makeup if they want, or maybe fun bottoms, fun shorts, or fun pants. It's just whatever they feel comfortable with.
How often are the games? Like how often do you have them?
Usually about once a month. There's a game about once a month.
Why so spaced out?
Well, we have 5 different teams. We have 2 travel teams, which actually play leagues in other cities and other states. So we have to be able to schedule, to have our schedules meet with theirs. And then we have 3 what we call home teams or inter-league teams that just play each other here. And so in order to get our practices in, usually about a month is about all we can handle and get our practice time in as well. Sometimes we have 2, but usually 1 a month.
When was your last tournament, like year past?
Our last game was actually this past Sunday. It was in our warehouse here. It was one of those inter teams that I was telling you about, where our inner teams played each other. We didn't play an outside team. We played within each other. And that was this past Sunday. And unfortunately, I wasn't able to come to that one, so I didn't get to see it.
Is there like a championship and like playoffs?
There is a championship. We have a championship usually towards the beginning of December. And I don't know if you can see it from here, but there's this lamp, there's this leg lamp that's sitting over in that window over there. That is the championship trophy. So whoever wins at the end of the year gets to claim that trophy for the year. But it does sit in that window, and that's our championship trophy.
Wait, did you already say when was it?
I'm sorry, say again?
Did you already say when was it?
It's actually going to be, I believe it is December. It's usually the first week in December. It's going to be December 1st, and it'll be at the Greensboro Coliseum, and it should be on our schedule. So be sure you pick a schedule up before y'all leave today. So you'll have all of our game dates on there.
3 days before my birthday.
Yeah, wonderful. Yes.
How do they decide who's in the championship?
For the championship, sometimes it is based upon the home teams, and so each home team, and again there's 3, they play each other twice, and the home team that wins the most and has kind of the highest spread of points, they will play the team that has that's won the next amount of highest games and points. So they will play each other for the championship. And usually we have some of our newer skaters that have just graduated and become full league members. That would most likely is their debut game, where they actually get to get on the track and play for real, because they've just graduated boot camp, so to speak.
How can people get in contact with you?
You can go on Facebook and search us at Greensboro Roller Derby. We also have a website. It's www.greensbororollerderby.com. But Facebook is probably the best way to get in touch with us. We respond very quickly on Facebook. And we have schedules. We try to strategically pass them out all over town, so you'll probably see one of our schedules in a window somewhere. But Facebook is probably the best place.
In your own words, what advice would you give the kids?
I would advise you to be fearless in anything that you do, and practice hard, try hard, never give up. Have a passion for what you do. Enjoy what you do. That's the best advice I can give you. Just always be pushing to be better, even just 1% better than you were today. Try to be 1% better tomorrow.
Well, that's it for today, guys. Be sure to subscribe, comment, and like. And if you like our interview and want to become a sponsor, go to our website, RockyDerrickshow.com. See you next time with
Connie.
Goodbye.